know, I'd seen Buc-ee's, you know, because everything when you talk about Buc-ee's, you talk about beef jerky.
Yeah.
But when you go in and you actually see the whole, good morning, by the way, when you see the whole layout on how they do the barbecue and the jerky, I was shocked, you know. But yeah, Matthias will be here in a little bit. He's over there. He's over yonder. And as you can see, we have jackets on today. Why? Because it's in the 50s. Temperatures dropped a little bit. It's dropping.
I'm too busy posting in the chats.
Now we were sitting there talking about barbecue, and I decided to hit the play button or start button. So yeah. But yeah, if you get a chance, the smoked turkey.
I haven't had the turkey. Done the brisket and the pork.
I love smoked turkey.
I love smoked turkey.
But it's like slices are like thick as your phone. There's like 5 or 6 of them. It's like
buddy
pretty beefy.
from work smokes turkeys a lot.
Amsterdam. It's 1500 for the folks over there. That means it's 3 p.m. for the non-military time folks. You are correct. 6 hours. 6 hours ahead of us. I actually, well, a company I work for has an office in Amsterdam. So, yeah. We're just chilling. I got a topic I'm gonna bring up when Matthias gets here, because he's the subject matter expert on this topic.
I don't know what this topic is.
Hot Wheels.
Oh, Hot Wheels. Okay. Yeah,
Hot
he is
Wheels.
the expert. I always say I don't know anything about them.
Oh, nothing. 2 p.m. What's up, Darren? How you doing, buddy? Over in the UK. Got an office in Dover, too. Just saying. But yeah, it's I'm just curious. You know, and it still amazes me because not Hot Wheels, the prices of not Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
What I was referring to is the G.I. Joe figures.
Uh-huh.
They're still $19.
The Target at least.
You know, Walmart too.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Surprising. Which, you know, and they come with a ton of. They come with McFarlane. But they come with so many accessories and stuff. And, you know, the Star Wars stuff is, you know, a little over 20.
Licensing.
Which still isn't a bad price, but
that's
ready today.
Hasbro owns G.I. Joe.
The NYCC Chomper. You'll get it, Darren. But yeah, it's it's considering the fact it's the same company.
Well, but that's it.
You know, I know you got licensing, but it's just that's the part I'd love to be a fly on the wall. That part of it. Because, you know, how much does, in other words, so you figure the licensing for Star Wars, which is Disney, and I'd say that's probably the main thing now is Disney.
I was watching a YouTube video about this the other day.
Spectre
Creative did a video, and most licensing things today, they get 20%.
20%. All right, so let's think about that for a minute. Okay, so who gets the license for G.I. Joe?
Hasbro.
Right. Which means who gets the licensing for Black Series?
Disney.
Hence the price difference.
Exactly.
Hasbro's not going to charge itself. Well, you probably can't legally charge yourself a license.
Double dipping, I guess.
Yeah. Quid pro quo or whatever, double dipping. But it's still, though, I mean, in the big scheme of things, like I said, the biggest price jump that I feel like has been Hot Wheels.
Yeah, and it depends on where you go.
Yeah.
Target's a lot more than Walmart now.
Right, like $1.14.
Percentage.
You got $1.08 at Walmart, $1.14 at Target, give or take.
I was at the Target in Knoxville, it was $1.19.
There you go. I mean, and that's the thing I want to talk to when Matthias gets here, because Hot Wheels has been under $1 for like the creation of time. You know, they've never broke the 3-digit number, you know, and to do a pretty substantial price hike.
I'm curious. Dollar Tree, they still have Hot Wheels. Are they at $1.25 there now?
What now?
Dollar Tree. Are they at $1.25 at
I
Dollar Tree now?
haven't. You know, I haven't been to a Dollar General or a Dollar Tree check. That's why I was curious, because I know Matthias probably spent at least a general.
I was at Dollar Tree last night and I saw the Hot Wheels, but of course they don't have a price on anything. So I'd be curious if they're $1.25.
I guess I missed something there. Somebody doesn't care what other people think. I don't. Too old for it. $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Now Susan, she Wonder Woman there.
Yeah.
She's really into the Hot Wheels. So $1.25 at Dollar Tree.
James, there's a little symbol on the bottom of the card. It'll tell you if it's a chase or super rare or whatever all those things
Treasure.
are. Treasure Heights.
Yeah, you got to shake it so you can get the card, and then you look. It's honestly, I admire anybody that can dig through Hot Wheels. I admire it. I truly do. I just don't have the patience. I've tried, and yeah. So for everybody out there, Matthias included, that speaking of which,
there he is.
I admire it. I really do, because that's a lot of real estate that you go through. It wouldn't surprise me.
Everywhere. I'm sure he knows all about it.
Get over here. We're talking about Hot Wheels.
I was in makeup and hair longer than I should have been. Just kidding.
Did you like that hot mess of a Target over there?
It's disgusting, man. It is
I took pictures of it again to send to Target.
It's unreal. They have a truck today, but they haven't even started on because there's so much crap on the floor.
You know, it's just, I don't.
They had new Funkos on the counter. They had.
Oh, I didn't see the ones on the counter.
They had the Star Wars, Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, everything from the Obi-Wan series.
Oh, I need to go back over there.
I saw the 2-pack last night.
Oh, I didn't see the
In
2-pack.
Cleveland.
Okay, and then they had 2 boxes of those. They had a box of Horror Pops. It had Hannibal, Leprechaun, 2 Sams, and I can't remember the other character.
I might have to go back over and get the Darth Vader.
Leprechaun, Hannibal, 2 Sams.
I might have to get those comic book ones they announced yesterday. Star Wars comic book.
They look good.
I got the first series of those, so I'm gonna have to get these too.
And then they also had a box of the Penguin from Friends,
Yes.
whatever that
There's
is.
a penguin from Friends.
Yeah, Ross had a penguin,
Yeah.
like the monkey kind of thing. I don't know, some stupid thing.
Okay.
And the tornado that
it
went
was a
through the
stuffed penguin,
aisles.
wasn't it?
Do what?
Wasn't it
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Joey's stuffed penguin? or
Maybe it was
something?
Joey's penguin. Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? Seriously,
It
Dollar
reminds.
General.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Dollar General.
I mean,
it's horrible.
I took pictures of it.
You should say that in your email.
You know, dude, I've already sent one email.
No, I'd send another one. What is this? Dollar General? Target's supposed to be nice. I mean, Walmart doesn't even look that bad right now.
Thanks, Rob.
Here's the crazy part: no other part of the store looks that bad,
Except for the toys.
Yeah, and there's 2 people working over today in toys.
Yeah.
Actually, there was 3 when I went over a while ago. There was one putting shirts up by the Star Wars stuff.
It's cool, Flaney.
I don't get. Sarah did that by herself,
Yeah, and they took care of it. I know.
and it was immaculate. Other than where people would scan things and be too lazy to take it back.
Yeah.
So I just don't get it. I mean, that much merchandise as a manager,
Yeah, I'm gonna call right now.
I just don't get it.
It's frustrating, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I understand. Here's the problem. That's not just. That's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's not
That
like
was
it.
from last night.
Yeah, exactly.
And as much merchandise is in the floor, that's more than a day too.
It's over there.
What?
You want to know where the Chick-fil-A is?
Oh.
I tried to get some, but it was too busy.
Yeah, it's
I had my coffee
the
already.
timing. 4-hour wait to meet him. Who'd you meet?
Ewan McGregor
Oh.
got a pop signed.
Okay, Ewan McGregor. Long way round, long way down, long way up. You need to watch
Motorcycles.
all 3 of those. If you like Ewan McGregor, it's a must. This is calling Target.
I'm just gonna.
Were all of them on electric bikes, or was it just the last one?
Just the last one.
Just the last one.
Yeah, the first 2 there were
There was
on the
another Funko
BMWs.
there, and I can't remember
Ain't gonna hit you.
what it was. Yeah, they are. Are you kidding me?
Is it ringing, ding, ding?
It's ringing.
Is this actual store? Or is this just
This
the
is
corporate
actual
number?
store.
Ooh. You're gonna witness this.
Is this Target? Hello. Hey, is there a manager available? Store manager? Thank you.
The TS always has the connection with the store. No, he just dialed the number.
I'm just gonna voice my opinion.
I'm surprised he doesn't
Yeah.
have the.
And the guy that
manager's
answers the phone's
personal
laughing
phone.
and not very professional.
Yeah.
It's ugly.
I mean,
Target's like a store that people go to. It's like a destination. Have you seen their
Quality, high class.
to me, it's like,
Have you seen their Instagram? It's all about
Imaging your image.
ladies that want to go to Target.
I'm literally,
Apparently, they don't shop in the toy section.
well, the Target this morning. That one looked good.
It was clean.
Yeah. Dudes was working, putting stuff up.
It's just this one. Every other Target I go in looks good. I don't know what's
I'm
going
gonna
on with
dedicate
this
a video just to
Your Target in Cleveland is always nice.
one. Yes.
That's because of Gage.
I was up there a couple of weeks ago because I went to eat at Steam Boys, and I was like, "Hey, let's go to Target."
Gage is on point that works up
There
there.
last night.
The
Immaculate,
two
well
girls that
stocked.
work there.
Yeah, it is nice. Is your manager there yet?
Yeah, this is the one with Sarah,
Yeah.
but she's not working on the weekends.
I know.
anymore,
I
so-
want to talk to the manager. I was just in there, and I'm sorely disappointed. So I just need to talk to somebody and voice my frustrations. Oh, you are? All right. So look, I come every weekend, go shopping with my daughter for toys. I go to your Target, I go to Hickson Target, and if I'm in Cleveland, I go to Cleveland Target. This is the second Saturday in a row where I've come in, and the toy aisles look like kids played in them all night long, and then nothing was put back on the shelves. And I understand that some customers suck because they take stuff to the scanners, they scan it, and they leave it there. But there's like, in the girls aisle, there's Barbie stuff everywhere, like houses. It's unreal how disgusting it is when you come in there. Because Target is a destination for people. Do you know what I mean? Right. Well, can you like maybe pull like some employees from the towel folding section, because they seem to keep it tidy and neat over there. Maybe they can help out while you're trying to find new employees to run the toy section. I mean, it's just a... Okay. I mean, have you been back there? All right. Well, walking past it probably wasn't a good thing. Probably should have stopped and maybe picked up a few things. Just saying, as a manager from the past and working in retail. But I just wanted to make it known, because it is frustrating, because I'm not the only one. I hear people commenting as I'm walking by going, you can't find anything because there's nothing on the shelves. It's all on the floor. You know what I mean? So... I mean, you have Christmas like 2 months away. You know what I mean? And it's about to be a utter SHIT show. It's gonna be, if you can't handle a regular work day, wait till Christmas. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, I just want to make sure somebody's aware, because it is very frustrating when you get up early in the morning to go shopping with your kids, and it looks like their room on the worst day. All right, sounds good, man. I appreciate it. No problem. Maybe we'll see what it looks like next week or this week. I appreciate it. I hope so. I hope it's better today for the rest of your customers that are going to come in from 9 o'clock on. All right. Thank you. Ding.
That was a very professional.
I wasn't going to read
That's
him a
the
new
way.
one.
That's the way you talk when you complain.
He goes, I said, did you see it? And he goes, yeah, I walked by it this morning. And I was like, walked by it? That is the mistake number one. Pick it up. You're the manager. Lead by example. That's what I should have said. Lead by example.
Well, as a manager myself,
unreal.
Yeah, you know, it's like, whoa, stop.
I hope you're watching.
Stop. That's when you go, whoa, 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 stop the clock. All hands on deck. Let's get it done.
Somebody come in here. Let's fix this.
Get everybody
It'll
in the
take
store.
10 minutes.
You can't even get the sweeper down the aisles, the little cleaner sweeper thingy. Maybe that's what they need to do. Take the sweeper, push it all to the center.
Will you send me those pictures?
Yeah, as soon as I get done with that.
Good, because I'm gonna post them up. Instagram at Target.
I am too.
Gun barrel location. I am an avid toy shopper at your facilities, and this is what I deal with at this location.
Great example this morning, the dude over in Hicks.
Yep.
You know, super polite, doing his job.
Doing his job. He was putting stuff away, and I just
neatly
side-handled a comment and said, man, I wonder if you have any more of these in the back.
Yeah.
And
we were walking out.
Leaving, and he walks by and goes, hey, I checked to make sure, and I don't have any more in the back.
But we also put up some Hot Wheels for him.
I did put some up away for him. I did.
Pixar Hot Wheels.
And there were some Fast and Furious Hot Wheels.
That's right. Yeah. So, speaking of Hot Wheels, we were talking earlier to the fact that Hot Wheels has finally broke the triple digit.
Yeah, it pisses me off. They're $1.19 over here.
Yeah. Right, and they're $1.08 at Walmart.
$1.06, I think.
Well, in Cleveland, they're $1.08 at Walmart.
Y'all's tax structure's
different
up there.
We're in Tennessee, bro.
Y'all don't have Hamilton County tax?
Well, no, we don't.
What is your tax up there? Is it not? Is it 0.0925?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are the Tennessee?
So your county tax is the same as ours.
Yeah.
2.5. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, and then Susan was talking about. We were curious if you've been to Dollar General or anything and checked those prices. She was saying
they haven't had Hot Wheels in a long time, but they've always
$1.25.
But they've always been over $1 at Dollar General and not at Dollar Tree. They've always been $1.
Right.
However,
$1.25 now.
They're $1.25. Everything's $1.25 at Dollar Tree. It should be called
last night. Got stuff for 50 cents.
$1.25 tree. Yeah, because some stuff they have cheaper, but now they have stuff that's $5 at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Everything used to be $1.
So they're trying to compete with Five Below.
Yeah.
I love Five Below. I went on Sunday and waited in line for Squishmallows. I was number one. Numero uno.
So what are they doing?
That's right. Hit that like button.
Or something?
Yeah, they had a Squishmallow event where they had all these fall Squishmallows available. And I went to go get Squishmallows for my daughter. So my wife and my daughter and I, we got up and I was like, let's at least get there by 9:30. They open at 10. So we pulled up about 9:20. There was not a car in sight. I said, well, hell, we got plenty of time to go get some coffee. So we got coffee, got some pastries, and came back. And there was one other car there, but they had seen me leave, so they knew I was there. And then all of a sudden, while we're drinking our coffee, it was like boom, 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 boom. And I was like, what the heck is going on? I didn't think it was going to be this crazy. So
Squishmallows are hardcore.
Squishmallows are hardcore. So I get out of the car because it starts sprinkling a little bit, and I'm under the awning, and everybody else gets out of their cars, and they're lined up on both sides of the doors. It's like a freaking Funko Pop morning at Target.
Target Con.
Yeah, it was Target Con, but Squishmallows. And the little girl that came second was standing by us, and she was all excited. She goes, what are you guys getting? And I was like, well, I was going to get a cow, and I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, the mushroom and something else that my daughter wanted. The Acorn. And so I was like, what do you get? She goes, oh, they have a Bigfoot, and the Bigfoots are super popular and they're hard to find.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, is that the one with the hat? And she goes, yeah. I said, oh, I might get one of those too. So I picked up, I bought 5 of them. So it was 5, no, did I buy 5? I bought 7. 7 times 5, $35.
Yeah.
Grabbed them all, sent one to my friend. The rest are in my daughter's room. And they're great.
Darren was talking about the
Squishmallows are
NYCC
kind of plush
Chomper
things.
is releasing today.
Oh, it's today?
Think that's
Darren,
what
do you
he
need
said.
an assist? Question mark? Question mark?
But no, it's the funny part about it is the fact that, and that's the reason why I was curious, because you are the avid Hot Wheel collector, in our area, hunter.
I'm not the avid collector.
At this
At this
table,
table
you
you
are.
Okay.
I saw one thing the other day. I wanted to ask you. It was a gold Batmobile.
That
That's
is
just in this new set.
It's just a new set. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was.
But we do have people in
It's
this
cool, though.
area that legitimately will be ticked off
Oh yeah.
in our area
What the easy fit.
If what?
because of the
Because of
prices
the
for Hot
price
Wheels.
Oh, there's some old people that
Yeah.
are not happy about it. I already know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already heard them voice their opinions.
Yeah.
But, what are you going to do? You're not going to spend that extra quarter? Did you stop making phone calls when it went from 10 cents to a quarter at your age?
But what's funny is though, considering
I don't even know how much a phone call is anymore. It's like 50 cents now, right?
Are
On a
there
payphone?
payphones anymore?
Yeah, there's payphones. I've seen some.
Where?
maybe that's the new chase. But considering the fact you go from 94 cents to up to $1.25. I mean, you're talking almost 30.
Well, see, but you're going store to other store.
Yeah.
So at 94 cents at...
That was everywhere though. Walmart and Target.
Target wasn't 94 cents.
What were they?
Target was 98 cents
They
or
were
96 cents.
But you're only talking 4 cents between Walmart and Target.
Right, but
now
those are $1.19.
exactly.
Those went up
Walmart's are
22
$1.08
cents.
or $1.06.
Those are $1.06, I think, at Walmart.
You're
I
talking-
can tell you, I bought.
Did
this
Walmart
week.
just negotiate better?
So Walmart.
Or Walmart's got
Walmart
more.
has more stores, and
Yeah, more
Walmart
buying
gets
power.
way more Hot Wheels than any
Oh
location out
God,
there.
yeah.
So let's see. Let
Did
me
you
go.
ever look at this Walmart?
But do you think
This one?
Yeah.
No, somebody's already been through everything
Yeah.
over
But
there.
in the big
They've
scheme
been
of
over there
things,
for 2 or 3 weeks.
yeah. All right, so I bought.
I don't think it's a bad
few details.
price jump.
I bought some
considering-
last night. They are $1.08 at Walmart,
Right.
and at Target they're $1.19 minus my 5% discount. They're
Or-
like $1.12.
$1.14 in Cleveland.
Are they
But what I'm
$1.14 in Cleveland?
yeah. But what I'm saying is, if you
Let's see what they are at Target. I bought some yesterday. At
Uh,
Target, too.
but considering the fact that when's the last time Hot Wheels actually did a substantial price increase?
Like in the 70s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's
So-
really not that big of a deal.
Exactly. That's the point. And when I see people, just really bashing it right now,
Oh, I didn't buy any last Saturday. $1.19. That's how much they are at. And right now, every time you buy a Hot Wheel at Target,
yeah.
at $1.19, it goes, would you like to protect this for $2? Every Hot Wheel! Every Hot Wheel.
Everything has protection on it now.
I'm like, no, this has a lifetime guarantee. It's on the package somewhere. It used to be anyway.
It's still on there.
Is it still
Oh,
on
yeah.
there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's a small print, but it's there.
I mean, they have
Yeah.
lifetime guarantees. I mean,
Hot Wheel,
it's
that's-
not like nobody's ever sent a Hot Wheel back to Hot Wheel and been like, hey, the wheel fell off.
Right.
Nobody does that. I mean, they might send you
Somebody
the coolest toy ever.
Randy would.
Oh, Randy would in a heartbeat. But you know what? So there are those collectors out there for Hot Wheels that actually, while they're going through the Hot Wheels, look for mistakes.
Oh yeah.
Missing wheels, wrong wheels. But
Bad-
you
different
have to
paint, stickers
you have to
weird.
be a
You gotta be a
diehard.
savant.
Yeah, you have to be. Because, I mean,
No.
I've thumbed through some and I go, ooh, there's something wrong with that. And I'll set it aside and then I'll go through. But I have never in my life found one with wrong wheels.
Yeah.
I've never found one with windows missing or the plastic insert where the windows are supposed to be.
My eyes aren't that good.
Yeah, no, mine aren't either. There is no way while
I've
I'm
been
going
there
through
with
them
like
that
those,
I would be able to find them.
those helper binoculars. that
Yeah,
you
I would have to have my phone and my readers be like, with
But now, most of the Hot Wheels collectors in our area, like Randy and the other folks,
those guys find those.
that's all they collect though.
Oh yeah, that is true
Yeah.
too. Yeah, I don't have time to keep up with all that stuff.
I mean, and
I have so much other stuff I'm doing.
Yeah.
NFTs, Funkos.
So if you focus on one thing, you
That's
could
my
get to
goal.
that
I need
point.
to learn how to do that. So my
I
hobby
can't
is
be
collecting.
singular. I can't be
Period.
singular because there's too much cool stuff.
There is too much cool stuff. So my wife
Too
is
much
always
fun
like, "I
stuff.
need a hobby. You have so many hobbies." I said, "I don't have hobbies. I have a hobby.
Well-
I like to collect things." And she's like, "No. You have hobbies." And she lists them all off. You collect Hot Wheels. You collect Funkos. You collect NFTs.
That's one
and I go,
hobby.
"That's one hobby, babe."
That's toy.
No,
One
use
hobby.
me as an example for multiple hobbies.
You have
Yeah,
hobbies.
because you have hobbies. You have hobbies. But I do have a saltwater aquarium that I take care of every
That's a
single
hobby.
day. That's a hobby.
Yeah.
And I read about stuff and I learn stuff and I
Yeah.
just got rid
See,
of one tank and started
here's
a
the
new
thing.
one.
This is the way I've always looked at aquariums and people that, because I got a really good friend of mine, Tanner Flowers. He's all in the saltwater. I mean, I think he's got like a 750 freaking.
See, I won't go
tank.
anything over 20 gallons.
Uh,
Man. It's too much work.
But to me, an aquarium, I don't consider aquariums a hobby.
What?
I really don't.
It's a pet.
It is not a pet.
No. I consider aquarium people as a lifestyle, not
Okay.
a hobby, because the way you create it,
Yeah.
once you create it, your aquarium,
Yeah.
you don't really mess with it. Like,
Oh yeah. Every day,
no,
dude.
no. What I'm
But
saying,
I
though,
see what
is
you're saying. You don't-
create an environment.
Yeah.
You maintain the environment.
you have to
me,
maintain.
It's a lifestyle.
Okay, I agree with
and
that.
and not even.
He
like-
probably makes his own saltwater and everything.
Yeah, I think he does.
I go buy mine
Now
because I
see, like,
don't have room to make my own.
like I have cats.
Yeah.
That's not a lifestyle.
No,
So
that's
cat-
a pet.
That's a pet. That rules the house.
Yeah.
You know, same way with dogs. Those are
Yeah.
pets.
Yeah.
But when you look at aquariums, especially when you get into the saltwater stuff, not saying nothing bad against freshwater, but
I am.
when you start
Lazy
building the
people.
aquariums, and then you start going from this to this.
See, and that's where
to
I draw the
this,
line.
You can make some. I used to watch the TV show The Aquarium King
Oh
or
yeah.
something.
So you
Oh,
can
yeah.
go. I can take. Well, I can't right now because I just started essentially a new aquarium, a new biome, if you will. I'm starting over from scratch, but with the same live rock and everything that I
Yeah.
had, and some of my mushrooms and my anemones. Because my old tank, I had a clownfish that was
That's the one that
13
used
or
to jump out of the tank.
no, it did jump out of the tank. It used to eat right out of my fingers. And anyway, it decided to carpet surf one day. And it was 14 years old. And
Yeah.
clownfish in captivity usually only live for like 7 years. So this thing was like, we've had it for a long
Yeah.
time. It was like
He had a good environment.
family member. So when he jumped out, I was like, well, if I get another fish, I want one where it's contained and he can't get out. So I moved to a different tank that has a lid.
So
And
shark caged him.
well, I don't have him. He's dead. But I've created this new environment, which has taken weeks to get right. It still isn't there yet, because with the skimmer that skims off all the proteins, and with the pump that
No, I know
pumps
what
and
you're
flows the water and moves everything around, those two pumps that are in there
Yeah.
have created a little extra heat because there's a lid now.
Yep.
And so I can't keep my water temperature where I need to.
Yep.
So I had to have my uncle 3D print me this little clip, and I put a computer fan on it, and it comes on at 8 o'clock in the morning and shuts off at noon, comes back on at 4 and shuts off at 8,
Yeah.
and it cools the tank
So
off.
see, lifestyle.
It's not a lifestyle.
It really is.
I guess
it
it
really
is.
is. Because if you think about it, you said it yourself, family member in a way.
Well, that fish was.
Just like
The
you
next
know,
fish will be a fish, and if he dies, he dies.
But if you take a dog or a cat, right? They're very easy to take care of.
But your cats, yes.
Dogs are too.
I
That's
have
the-
to walk my dog.
But it's
Your
still,
dog, your cat goes in a box.
But think no. But compared to
Back to what you got to do for
Aquarium.
a fish.
Yeah.
you know,
Dogs
so
are pretty
that's why
easy.
I'm saying when you commit
you're
to
right.
being a person that has an aquarium,
Yeah.
it's like committing to work out.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lifestyle.
And that's the other
change.
thing. Once I get this aquarium to where I want it and where it's actually producing,
Yeah.
because there are things in my aquarium that I've never put in there
Right.
that have just shown up.
Yeah.
They're in the live rock, and the environment has said, hey,
It's a living.
why don't you come out and show off to the world what's in there. Like I have these clams that have come out of nowhere, starfish that who the heck knows where they were hiding.
Life will find a way.
What's live rock?
Live rock is like coral.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it has, I mean, it's alive. When you touch it, if you touch it with oily hands, like in the ocean, it'll eventually
There's
calcify and turn white, and you don't want that to happen. But what's weird is once the environment's where I want it to be, like my old tank, it was perfect. My anemone was this big. Right now he's pissed, and he's about this big. But he has split before, and when he splits and became 2, I could take that anemone, and I could put him in a bag and take him to the fish store, and they'd buy him.
Yeah.
Because he was healthy
Yeah.
and big, and that's how you. So it's kind of a hobby in that aspect because I can go in there and I can grow new corals. Things multiply, and then they, what's the word?
But see, to me, that turns it more
Asexually,
into, but that almost turns it into more of a
work.
business.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I do know there's people that actually create their aquarium environment specifically for things.
Aquarium?
No, where they split. Starts with an M, doesn't it?
Metamorphosis?
No. Help me out, people.
Cloning.
It is. They essentially clone themselves.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
Like
Let
a
me tell
lizard
you.
when his tail.
Yeah, but
pops
his
off
tail
and grows
doesn't grow
another
another lizard.
No, but
that would be
right,
cool.
That would be cool.
So, my anemone, when he was super happy, and he was big, but he was also happy because he had a fish in him. My clownfish was in him constantly.
Clownfish,
Swimming in and out.
Yeah.
They get along.
Keeping him clean.
They are
chilling.
symbiotic, if that is the correct word. Target truck. So when that anemone split, he had a home, and they have a thing what's called a foot, where they
Right.
attach and they come out and they do their business.
Yep.
So when he split, that second one went to his old foot location
Okay.
and lived there. And the other one stayed in his current foot location. And I thought, how did it know? And it's the same thing,
it's
essentially.
Like, think about it. It's almost like twins.
They are twins.
Right.
Or they are the same person, but separated. But it was the weirdest thing because
It's a clone.
literally it took not 24 hours and you could see it just slowly moving. And it went and it posted up and that stayed there. And I was like, this is the weirdest thing ever. So, anyway.
But yeah, that's the. But you know, when it comes to getting back to our toys,
Yeah.
Hot Wheels.
well, no. So I wanted to address something. So there was I actually got a comment about the fact that we don't talk about toys.
Hey, you know what?
It's called
Greg talks about toys every other day, and we don't get to see each
It's
other.
called therapy for a reason.
It is therapy.
You know, and come on, but no, when it comes to, we were talking about prices a while ago, not only with Hot Wheels, how the fact that
Unreal.
G.I. Joes are still under $20.
Are they only 19?
The Cobra officers,
$19.99.
that's all I've been paying for them, is $19.
Well, you got 2 waiting for you.
I know I do. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
But we were talking about the licensing and stuff, the fact that since Hasbro pays Disney the licensing for Black Series,
Yeah.
but Hasbro can't license themselves for G.I. Joes because they own G.I. Joe's license. So it'd be like double dipping.
Yeah, it would be double dipping. But who cares, you know? Let them
Yeah.
double dip.
But in the big scheme of things, though, everything on the freaking planet
Then again,
has
you got
gone up.
McFarlane. How does he keep it? $20 for DC Multiverse.
Child labor.
McFarlane,
Just saying.
you let me tell you what McFarlane's secret is, and what I believe is
It's privately owned.
Well, it's almost like he has the Apple model. We make this,
Okay, yeah, I agree with that.
and this is all we make. We're not making G.I. Joes. We're not making 26 He makes Spawn. He makes DC.
Yep. But he does have that DC license, so he
does.
could, in essence,
But he-
charge a little bit more, but he
could.
won't.
And the crazy thing about it is he don't need to,
No.
Yeah.
because he's selling the volume.
Here, look, I'm going
You
to show you
know?
something real quick. This is a rock anemone,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't put him in there. I have no idea where he came from. And these little white things, those are sponges.
Uh-huh.
And that's their air hole where they bring in the water
Yeah.
and filter it. those just randomly show up.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That's cool.
So,
But since we're talking about McFarlane, so you remember when I picked up the Batmobile?
I was just about to bring this up.
They're re-releasing it without the body
Without the shell, but it comes with a figure
for $50.
for 50
wait,
bucks.
what?
Yeah.
And what was it, like 75 bucks or something?
Oh yeah, when it first dropped. Yeah. You remember the Batmobile?
I remember the Batmobile.
So I took the body off and put it in a tote because I thought the body was silly. Well, they're re-releasing it with a Batman figure.
Which
for 50
Batman
bucks.
figure?
Death metal.
Death metal.
Oh, nice. Really?
But no body.
But doesn't have
Just
the
the roll
shell.
case.
It's
Does he
just-
have a big old cape?
It's got like a jacket
Yeah.
looking thing.
I think it
Big
would be
sign.
cooler if it had a big old cape, so it looked like it was rolling down the road at a.
I just think
miles
it's
an hour.
fun.
And it's got like
I think it's
a
funny,
mud
too.
splatter paint job on
Yeah.
it.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. And then they just
I'd
released.
send McFarlane an email and be like, "Hey, dude, what do you want me to do with this body that I have for my beast?
I got no.
and my
grip.
extra 25
Look,
I spent."
honestly, I got it on clearance.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
I mean, I've got no issues with McFarlane, even though I've had figures that's broke and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. But he just released that 5-pack
Uh-huh.
Which
for
five?
$99.
Oh yeah. So that
Yeah.
was on his site only though, right?
That's
No,
Amazon.
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
It's Amazon
99
exclusive.
bucks for 5 figures. You know?
It's not bad. That's $20 a figure.
Well, considering the fact that the Love and Thunder 4-pack Funko Pops is what, 30? 29,
Yeah.
something like that?
Is it? I thought it was more than that.
It might
I
be.
don't know.
It's $11.88 for one pop now.
Right.
Which is another
So to
thing.
me, it's like, and I think that's the beauty of McFarlane is the fact that, number one, he made his name with Spawn.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, he's a comic book artist. He's a story
let's be
writer,
real.
everything. So
Spawn figures is
Yeah.
his jam.
and Spawn figures in the day,
Oh man.
dude.
He still crushes it, but he was really
Well, I
crushing
mean,
it.
those when you
I mean,
found
were the
those
statues
figures
back then.
and you sold those figures for because people couldn't find them.
That's what they need to remake.
He's tried. I mean, it's not. He does
He's
the
done
gunslinger
the-
Spawn and all that
Right.
stuff, and people don't pick that
No,
stuff
I'm
up
talking
anymore.
about the movie.
Ah, no.
There's been
I'd
rumors
love
about
to
a
see a
movie.
Gunslinger Spawn movie
That would be
There's
cool.
been rumors about another
with the horse and everything.
That would be so
It
Spawn
would be
movie
cool.
coming for years.
Because honestly, Gunslinger Spawn reminds me of Jonah Hex.
Yeah, I know. I
mean,
agree
that's-
wholeheartedly. And then it's hard for me to say this, but I think a lot of
Charlie.
like Spawn, he created that character.
Yeah.
And it's a great character.
It is.
But he's
Batman wishes he had that cape.
yeah, no joke.
Doc,
But like some of the things that he has created, like Gunslinger Spawn,
Yeah.
it does. I know it's heavily influenced by his DC
Yeah.
ties.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be.
yes.
Which I don't think there's a problem with that. I just wish, like you said, they should do something. They should make a movie or a series.
Something.
Do you know what I mean?
But the thing I love about
HBO has DC, everything.
Yeah, but-
Throw a Spawn in there.
the thing I love about I think HBO Max does have some Spawn.
But I mean,
Still
throw a new
animated.
Spawn.
Yeah, like a Gunslinger.
A live
or
action
something.
Spawn 10-episode series
You
or
know,
something.
Spawn isn't DC.
I know it's not, but they have that relationship.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah. But the thing I love about McFarlane is the fact that you see him all over social media doing his videos about, hey, this product, he's
Oh yeah,
really,
he's there. He's the guy that's pushing it.
Yeah.
and
Dark Horse, right? Isn't that what it
He's
is?
Image.
Image?
Image.
It was Dark
Yeah.
Horse Comics, I believe.
It was always
Never,
Image.
always Image.
It was what kicked off Image Comics. Him and a bunch of guys left Marvel and started Image.
Well, I knew they left Marvel. I thought it was Dark Horse and then Image.
But I mean, that's the thing. When it comes to, and I think Cincy said it in a comment he made. McFarlane has crushed
Yeah.
it.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
hands down.
he is doing everything himself.
Crushed
I
it.
love that he posts on Instagram
Oh,
anytime
since
a
he
new
said-
toy comes out.
Yes.
He announced that 5-pack Wednesday.
Yeah.
Since he ordered it that day, he
And
had it in his hand Thursday.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah.
From Amazon?
Yeah.
Amazon. Had
Wow.
next day shipping on it.
That's amazing.
But that's McFarlane.
Yep.
Well, I know, and I
You
just
know?
like that he actually cares about his
He does.
stuff. He's actually willing to put in the time
Yeah.
to push his
Yeah.
stuff.
And the fact, another thing that with him too, he doesn't overproduce.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when my
You can
one
always
of my,
find them, but there's never too many of them.
Oh yeah, it's not like they're still sitting on the shelves.
well,
Yeah.
when that one Batman figure with the straight jacket had Joker's head and the little
Yeah.
When that one broke and I reached out to them, I said, we're
They
sorry.
couldn't send you one.
They couldn't because they didn't have any more.
Yeah.
So they were all out in the wild. In
Yeah.
other words, to where you could call Hasbro or Sideshow
They'll
or
do
whatever.
something. Yeah.
And honestly, that doesn't bother me because I think that's what keeps the prices down.
I think so too, because they don't overproduce and they
Yeah.
don't have to try to figure out how to sell it.
I paid
Damn.
$28 for our Legends this past week.
No.
The Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man
Closed or clear cover?
closed. $28 for
Where
a
at?
Spider-Man figure. Walmart.
Woof.
Yeah. I mean, just regular Legends now are going up to $28.
Honestly, I
No
don't.
way. I'm
If
done with
if they
Legends.
convert all of their Legends over to that closed package,
It's
that
coming.
might be it for me in Legends.
It's
I'm
coming.
already done. I haven't bought a Legends in. The last Legends I bought was
I bought
$2 at
Wolverine.
Walgreens.
I bought a Wolverine about 6 months ago.
I bought
I
that
don't buy a
$2
lot
Fire
of them.
Spitfire or whatever it was for $2.
Yeah.
It was the last one I bought.
Yep.
And before that,
that was the last one I bought.
and
Walgreens.
before that, the last one I bought was. I want to say it was my Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Remember that
Speaking
one.
of Ghost Rider,
Yep.
anybody doing the Engine of Vengeance?
I'm this close to saying yes, but I'm not going to do it.
Talking about the HasLab?
Yeah.
Oh heck no.
Dude, it's awesome.
That's such a hard pass for me.
It is so awesome.
I mean, I like Ghost Rider, but I like Johnny Blaze. I'm not into.
Oh, I love it.
If I'm not gonna pay
He
300,
was cool on Shield. Agents of Shield. He was cool. when
Yeah, he
had
was
his-
great in there.
if I'm not gonna pay $350 or $450, whatever it was for
Yeah.
a Razor Crest,
That's me.
I ain't buying a Ghost Rider.
The
car.
Razor
This has
Crest was.
lights.
I don't care.
Who
This has
cares if it's
removable
got
flames.
lights?
I don't care.
It has a real chain.
I don't care. Does
His
it look
headlights
cool?
up, too.
Does it look cool? Yes. It does
Is
look
his headlight
cool.
up?
I don't know.
Looks
I don't think his
really cool.
headlight's up. I didn't know about that.
But to me, there's too many.
That Daredevil 3-pack does look
There's
cool.
too many variables with it.
I
'Cause
want to
to
know
me-
what the extras are. Have they announced any of the extras yet? Have they?
Mephisto's the first stretch goal. They teased Demon Queen yesterday during PulseCon.
I mean, if you get 2-3 figures out of it,
We're
And
still talking
they've
what
announced-
$350?
They're giving you the Robbie Reyes head and a little hoodie accessories that the early bird didn't find. They're just giving you a head and that little extra accessory.
so here's what I think, and I agree with your comment, Johnny Blaze.
That's
However, the Reyes on
Agents of Shield. That was cool.
it was great.
That was the
If
best
they
half
ma-
season of Agents of
If
Shield.
they make a movie with him
Mhm.
as Ghost Rider, I think it would do 100 times better than Nick Cage Ghost Rider, because
Oh.
he screwed that movie. Actually, everybody screwed that movie
Yeah.
because
Let me tell you
it
something.
had
though.
so much potential.
Yeah.
I still watch it when it's on TV.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
But-
I never saw the second one, but I've seen the first
What?
one
There's
many
a
times.
second one?
Yes.
What?
Spirit of Vengeance.
Is he in it?
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's gotta suck.
My
It sucks,
God.
right?
Isn't
It's
that
got
the
all the
I was
the Santa
so-
Mattia.
Isn't it the one where he's like right on the car hood and he starts peeing on the hood and he's peeing fire all over?
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Yeah,
it's
nope.
like-
You've already lost me, man. I'm not watching that garbage.
That's
my
insane.
my problem I have with the Ghost Rider,
Yep.
the HasLab,
Okay.
is when I look at that car, I see the new Batman.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, so do I. But that's
So why not just
whose
do it?
fault is that?
That's
Batman.
But that's
Freaking
my
biters.
issue is I can't get past it's the Batmobile
Yeah,
when I look at it.
it's just not $350. I'm sorry.
It'd be cool if they threw in a motorcycle. But
Well,
Reyes
that-
didn't have
that
a
may be
motorcycle.
it.
It was always
When
the
they
car.
were teasing this whole HasLab thing, I thought, okay, they're going to do the car, they're going to do the motorcycle, they'll do like the
Ooh, a
horse.
Oh, dude, if
Oh,
they
the
did the
horse.
horse,
I'm like, if they
I
did
would spend $350 on a
for
horse.
$350 for all of those. I'm like, yeah, that'd be worth it. But just the car, I'm
The
like,
car
no,
is this big.
I don't care how big it is.
Do the doors open on it?
I think so because you can see the skull shifter and everything.
Well, that doesn't mean that
And the steering wheel turns, so the wheels move.
should have made it remote control.
Now we're talking.
Should have made it remote control.
You can put a little servo in there and some gears.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Again,
somebody will do it.
do I think it's cool that they're making actual vehicles? Yes.
Yeah.
That part is
Yeah.
so cool.
But
It
not
is
for that
cool.
price.
But my issue is why Ghost Rider and not G.I. Joe's?
Yeah.
If you're
Well, they
wanting
did this
money,
So I don't know why, but I just had this crazy thought. So, because when you said cars, they're doing cars.
do a Mad Max car.
I know. Do something cool. Do the big giant thing with on the front, rolling down. So,
Max?
No, that's what Todd McFarlane needs to do.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
Mad Max Fury Road.
yeah, if he did a Fury Roads, it would be awesome.
Oh,
So
man.
anyway, so I just had this thought when you said, I love that they're doing cars, and I thought, I haven't built a model in a really, really long time. Since I was a kid, we used to build
Yeah.
models,
Yeah.
glue them, paint them, make them all nice and pretty, and then
Can't
we'd
even
stick.
glue them anymore.
Then we'd stick M80s in them and
oh yeah.
blow them up.
I used to-
after hours of all
dude,
that hard work.
The lemon scented model car glue.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Oh my God, yeah, but I would put it on there and set that on fire. That's
Never
napalm, bro.
Yeah, napalm is just palm olive and gasoline.
Exactly.
We used to make it all the time.
Exactly.
So anyway, don't do that at home,
Don't do
kids.
it.
But the lemon
But let me-
cement.
Disclaimer.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Then my brain went from clicking off all those little pieces to you could 3D print that crap
Oh God, yeah.
and make your own models.
Dude, you know what I'm 3D printing?
I
right
saw
now?
it today. But I'm just saying,
Yeah,
could you get
can.
those files?
There's people sell model car kits that you 3D print.
Really?
Yes.
See, that's so genius to me.
Dude, I'm super excited for this ATRT.
That's going to be awesome.
12 scale to go along with
How
that.
long will it take to print the pieces?
It'll be done in the morning.
Oh, does it have, how many pieces is it?
What I've got on the bed now is I think 10, and then I've got another 6 or 7 that I need to resin print.
So it's got 20 pieces. You click them together and or you glue them.
Oh, we'll have to do some glue.
It's
I mean, some of it actually,
Could we do it in an hour?
What, put it together?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Print a set, an extra set, and we'll buy some lemon scented glue and we'll sit out here and we'll put them together next weekend.
Just do super glue, man.
I won't be here next weekend or the weekend after. I'm going to Oklahoma.
So yeah,
Super glue doesn't smell as
And
good.
here's the crazy part. Now a lot of people.
And it was orange scented, by the way, not lemon.
Huh?
It was orange.
Mine was lemon.
Oh, mine was orange.
Of course, I'm a little older.
Well, hold on a minute. Yours
I know
wasn't
about it,
really
but I haven't seen
scented.
them yet.
It just smelled.
It
But
smelled like lemons.
Right, but
'Cause
then it
'cause I
actually
tasted
was
it.
scented.
Andor.
As a kid, man, it smelled like lemons.
It's oranges.
So I was just like,
But I can smell that now. Every time you say it, I can smell
oh
it.
God, yeah, it's resonating.
It's in there, man.
It's like,
Is that not weird? Think about this. So you
And
haven't
that's-
smelled
and-
something in a
and
really
that
long
crap-
time, and you
oh,
know what it smells like.
that crap would light you up. If you're sitting there putting a bunch of miles
That's
together,
why-
you're just like,
That's why people used to huff that stuff.
Your sense of smell is the strongest thing connected to memories.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. But what's weird is, even just thinking about those things,
Oh, yeah.
you
You
can
start
smell it.
smelling it again.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
it's like vivid,
yeah,
you know.
I smell that orange right now. Well, lemon to you,
I,
but it was
I
orange
remember
to me.
the orange. I do remember
Okay,
the
because I
orange.
think the
No one will
orange
turn
wasn't
it.
as toxic.
Yes.
Because the
lemon
orange came
was-
out like when I was like in junior high. But the original
Yeah, I-
glue wasn't really scented. It just had a really
I just
good
remember
odor.
the original glue. I don't think I ever had the orange stuff.
Oh, the plain glue. Because I remember plain, and then they came out with lemon.
It never fell. The sides would crack and then it'd get all over your hands.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, you would sit there and squeeze it for a little bit to get the glue out, and all of a sudden it'd be like, oh, come
like popping
on!
a pimple.
Yeah, be everywhere, man. So gross.
But yeah, I mean,
You had your little toothpick to.
oh, dude, I was a messy gluer.
I was too, but I mean,
You know.
I would take my toothpick and make sure
Oh,
that
yeah.
it hadn't dried up
Oh,
before I
yeah.
started squeezing.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you learn, or you put a bunch down it.
Oh yeah, mix.
Yeah.
So I would use a toothpick.
Yeah.
Mix it up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then use the toothpick
Yep.
when I got to the point where I didn't get.
Or it
because
was
when it
like
gets on your finger,
so
it was like
fine that you
super
didn't
glue.
want a
Yeah.
huge fat line.
Oh yeah.
You would just. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I
Man,
mean,
I want to build a model right now.
see, I built that
Call it Walmart.
that Sherman
I know.
tank
Yeah.
that I picked up.
Yeah.
It, 6 minutes. All snapped together. I'm like,
Oh, they snap. You
yeah,
can't glue them
everything's
anymore.
snapped these days.
everything's snapped now.
Boo. I'm gonna go to a
But-
antique place
but-
and buy an old one.
Now the ones at Walmart were selling. Now they're still snapped too. Those
Yeah,
retro
it's all
ones.
The retro ones are all snapped,
Yeah. And to me,
but they have the little pink kid still.
But to me though, because I was
I'm a
really
pod
big
racer,
in
man.
the
That
military
was awesome.
models.
I had the little, pod racer from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Did one of those back in the day. Then had the little stickers with the water.
Oh yeah,
clothes.
so the water decals are
Wow.
awesome.
They are. That's the best.
So
decal in the world.
people that customize Hot Wheels,
Yeah.
they'll take a Hot Wheel apart, they'll soak it in whatever to pull all the paint off to get it down to the metal, and then they'll spray them, and there are people that sell water decals that are incredible on eBay, and some of these things and then they'll clear coat the car, and then they'll put new fresh
you
wheels
go to
on.
Office, you can go to Office Depot and buy water paper.
Glue sniffer, he probably goes.
Oh yeah. No, I guarantee Glue Sniffer does.
Oh, yeah.
Because me and him's talked about that. No, you can go to Staples and an Office Depot and actually buy water, Michaels, the water transfer sheets that you can use your inkjet printer, print your own water decals.
No, really?
Yep. Because Ricky May on the 6-scale customizer that I got the files from for my 6-scale troopers, in one of his videos he talks about the water decals. So yeah, but yeah, the RT ATRT, if it comes out, I don't know if you can hear that wind or not, but I got my
freezing
cat
right now.
down there.
It is very cold.
Wait, is this glue
I don't know how
sniffer?
you guys are wearing shorts.
Let me see. Yeah, Jim White. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to say his name out loud.
Hey Jim.
I mean, I follow him, I
Dang
think.
it. So
Keep
if
talking, I'm
this
listening.
one comes out,
Yeah, I follow him.
I'm going to scale it up to 6 scale.
That's
I
the
was waiting for you
Beverly
to say that.
Hillbillies. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Oh. Look, it's the Beverly Hillbillies car.
Yes, it is. That is awesome.
Glue Sniffer is talented.
That's hardcore glue.
Did you make that from scratch? Or is that a kit?
He is
modified
talented.
kit.
Glue Sniffer.
48-hour build with 3D printed rocking chair. That is awesome. Oh, he's got an Anycubic. I ordered an Anycubic for my uncle the other day.
It's an Anycubic.
3D printer.
3D printer.
Yeah, Glue Sniffer. He's the bomb.
No, it's just a.
So you remember the?
That's awesome.
You remember the?
Oh, that is awesome.
So getting back to the ATRT.
I'm listening.
ATRT.
All right.
So you make this 6th scale. This big?
Most of it was a kid.
Yeah, it'd be because 12 scale is gonna be like this.
Oh, so it'll be bigger. It'll be
Oh.
like this.
It'll be
This is
nice.
for a 12-inch figure to sit on
I mean,
top
Hot
of.
Toys
it.
is-
Okay, that's pretty cool, man.
Hot Toys
That
is
is
making one
pretty
of
cool.
those. That and the
That's pretty cool.
The speeder. But
That is
Only thing I know
awesome.
is
why buy when you can print it?
So
Only
are you
guy-
going to build it tomorrow?
No, because I've got a resin print the
print.
small pieces.
Okay.
Then I got to do some sanding and stuff, clean up. It should be the main big bulk pieces should be done either late tonight or early in the morning.
Okay.
It's like one day, 12 hours.
That's not bad.
So 6 o'clock tonight will be the one day. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning should be closed.
Okay. Well, I'm traveling week after next.
So
If you build it before then,
well,
and I don't comment on Instagram, shoot me a picture because I
Well,
haven't been on the.
what I'm
phone
gonna
as
do
much
is,
lately.
if this one prints out good, then I'm just gonna turn right around and reprint
a big one or
another 12 scale one. Because I got 2 cases of Clone Troopers,
might as well get them on some.
not counting the ones that I already have.
Might as well get them on something to ride.
'Cause I think I got like 30 of them.
You can find
Okay,
some of
that's
those
pretty
speeder
cool.
bikes too. Print those.
But see, speeder bikes are. You gotta have something to hold it up, and it's just. I like backs. It's like a tank, you know. Speeder bikes, I mean, yeah.
You know what mech you need
Yeah.
from Avatar?
The one that McFarlane's no, it's not McFarlane.
Not
But
McFarlane?
yeah, he's
McFarlane's
making
doing
it.
The Avatar.
Is he really?
Yes, he's making all the Avatar
They're
figures, but he's
3 3/4 scale.
Yes.
now.
Oh, boo! You need
But-
one to hold
well,
like a.
yes.
The Avatars,
The action figure's
whatever.
3 3/4.
The humans are 3 3/4, but the avatars are like 6
6
inch
inch.
because they're
Yeah.
bigger.
Bigger.
Yeah,
But then the mechs are about 6 inch.
yeah,
And they've got the big dragon, whatever.
yeah.
things.
They're
Okay, that's pretty
They're
cool.
wingy thingies. But the
That is
but no.
cool.
So last week I
Yeah.
brought the Razor Crest Dio.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got all of it.
That new Lego set looks awesome. UCS.
Oh
Crest.
yeah, the
$600.
oh
man.
yeah, we ain't got to that yet. So I started weathering it last night,
Okay.
and I did a brown and black wash.
Had
on
you
it
already?
so far.
Okay.
And dirtied
It's
it up.
together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I
and
got
so
all
now
the,
Did
you're-
you do magnets or?
I did do the magnets.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna keep it magnet though.
Oh, you didn't like how it sat?
I think I'm actually thinking about just gluing all the walls and
Yep.
leaving the top magnet.
That's
But
the way
just
I
go
would
ahead and
do it.
put all four.
Yeah.
So those
walls.
Lego lights look pretty good in it.
Yeah, those
Dude.
worked really well.
Dude, that was like the best $8 I've ever spent for lighting from Amazon.
That's awesome.
They fit right down in those light, because that's what those are, light holes from Ironheart Customs. So those
Yeah.
are actual light holes. But what I
Is it for that display case that has the little LED lights that Norm
Oh.
had on that video he did about the Luke Hot Toys?
talking about the brick case stuff?
Yeah,
No, because those actually have like
they're like,
silver canisters.
yeah.
This is something for you to drop down like Christmas lights,
Okay.
things like that. So the Lego lights look good. I want to find something that I could put over the Lego light, like a diffuser,
So why don't
like a piece
you?
of tubing or something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
that makes it look. I'm gonna sand down the knobs on the back of the Lego lights.
Okay.
Get rid of those. I mean, because sticking down on their own, it looked good.
It looked great.
I mean, nothing wrong.
So
with it.
I'm trying to think.
But that's
of,
6 lights inside, fits inside of it. Got 4 in the holes.
Yep. And then
One center back, one center front.
I'm trying to think what you could use because a tubing would work, but most of the tubing's clear. But what if you took like rubber tubing and painted it on the inside?
Could,
Do you know what I mean? Because it
Yeah.
still looked clear on the outside
could,
because it's usually thicker.
yeah.
And if you painted it white on the inside or something that would
The
diffuse
paint-
the light.
It would have to be a very light coat.
Yeah, like you
know,
just-
like a mist,
Yeah, or you just dip it in there,
because
blow it out
the white paint, when it dries, it may diffuse it too much.
too much.
But what I'm thinking I
that
can do, yeah, that's it.
Somebody's asking for a link.
The $13. Yeah, it comes with a remote control.
Can
It's
you change the
USB.
colors?
No, no. I didn't want the color part of it. But what I was thinking about is
There you got make my Lunafigs admin so I can post stuff.
the
Under my
so
other account.
what I thought about doing is I can't put a tube inside the hole because the light brick fits in there perfect.
Right.
So what I'm thinking about doing is putting the light brick in there and then putting a piece of tubing over it what's sticking down.
Okay.
And even if it's a clear piece of tubing, I think it would still work.
You think it would diffuse it enough?
Well, it's not necessarily diffusion, it's just to take away the squareness.
Okay.
You know, give it some round structure, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Lowe's today and look at it. But I will say this, another cool feature, now that I've got it weathered, I got to go back through and get some of my rubbing buff. I'm gonna do some chrome.
Can't say that out loud in public.
Some silver accents. Then I'm gonna paint the panels, do some reds on the panels, get a little bit of color. But yeah, having the actual door right there
Yeah.
is so wicked cool.
And how'd you connect the door?
It prints with 2 pegs. And you
Okay.
just slide the little simulated shock on.
Yeah. And it was perfect.
Yeah.
How thick are those lights?
Like a
1/4 inch? 1/8 inch?
like a Lego brick, but just the one row, the
Elongated.
single. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that was luck, because what I was originally going to put in there was those.
You didn't think that they would fit, but they did.
I didn't know if they would.
Yeah.
Because what I was going to use, you remember those from Dollar Tree, those little 10-pack lights that you could get, put batteries in them?
Yeah.
I was going to use those.
Okay.
And then we talked last weekend about using LEDs. the strips, but you buy those and they're 10 foot, the minimum length you get on them, but you can cut them and stuff.
Right.
But that's a whole nother thing, and I still may go that route. But parts of me likes the singularity of the drop down lights because it doesn't overlight it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. What about something like this, like it's white,
That's
but
what
it's
I was
clear.
talking about. Yes. And you can get that like at Home Depot.
That's where I'm at Home Depot, and
So-
it'll be in the plumbing section.
Yes. So I'm gonna take the lights with me.
Yeah.
And see, and you can put it in boiling water and heat it up, make it.
Yeah,
pliable.
this you probably could.
But that's exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Right there.
That would work perfectly.
Yep.
Because I was trying to think of something that wasn't clear. Because when I think of tubing, because for fish tanks, I use a clear tube to vacuum out my rocks. But I was like, man, I wonder if. And then I thought, oh, under my sink for my water filter, I have
You got B&B.
that Proline.
So yeah,
That would work.
It would be.
I think
perfect.
that would work.
Be
That inside
perfect.
diameter is 1/4 of an inch.
That'd be more than enough. But what I'll do is I'll just take the lights with me.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that'll work.
yeah. And if you wanted to, you could heat it up a little bit and you could form it.
Yeah. And
Do you
then
know what I
if it's-
mean?
And if it's too big to go through the actual light hole,
Yeah.
then I can just super glue the tubing to the outside of the light hole.
Yep.
And be done with it.
Yeah.
But there's also something else
It's
cool.
gonna look good.
There's also something else I can do with the holes, with the lighting. Is I've got that fog machine that runs off water. No, the big one that runs off
Oh,
water.
okay.
That does continuous.
So you can have the pipe in.
That'd be cool.
You could have, dude. That's awesome.
But
You could have it coming at the bottom, just a little, right behind him with the lights. Probably won't even have to diffuse the lights at that point,
No.
because then the fog would make it even cooler.
Well, see, and I've got some of those gaming pucks that are lights.
Yeah.
They're LEDs,
Yeah.
and those are different colors.
Okay.
So I can, they're like about the diameter of a quarter.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, they use a R32
Batteries.
battery,
Yeah.
so it's a little bigger than that.
Yeah.
And
Where'd you get those?
They sent them to me with a fog machine
Oh, that's awesome.
because it's for gaming.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you can take those, put them in the corners.
Yeah.
If you wanted to
have a
different-
little color.
Yeah, and you
That's
do
awesome.
white, blue, red.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I'm pretty,
That's awesome.
I'm pretty stoked about.
That's awesome.
So hopefully I'll be able to get that.
Do you still have the figure of yourself that you had printed?
Speaking of selfie,
Oh, that thing's huge, dude.
Oh, okay.
It's 12 inches.
Okay.
selfie series is live now.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Did you already do it?
Watched
Oh,
last
heck
night.
yeah, I did.
No, you did
No,
not.
heck yeah, I
Already?
did. Yes.
That's awesome. Which figure did you get?
Stormtrooper.
Okay.
You know I got to do that.
Well, they're
How much was it?
60
$60
right now,
60
but they're
bucks.
going to go up to 80 after
Yeah.
this weekend, I guess. Or,
Oh, I better get mine
Yeah.
done.
I mean, come on. You gotta have.
I wish my mullet was
Because
in a
what
little
I'm
bit
what
better.
I'm hoping is, I'm hoping that the head will come off pretty easy
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and put it on a death monster.
There you go.
Done and done.
I'll be a death monster.
And then you put that MFer in your little box with the...
I'll put the powder on me.
Yeah.
So speaking of, we're getting ready to wrap this up because to be honest with you, it's getting
freezing
nippy.
out here.
It's getting nippy. That
Is it because
wind.
we're in the shade?
It is. It is. I guarantee you, if we walk out there,
Well, it's
we're
getting
like,
windy.
oh.
My legs are like
The wind's
solid.
So
catching up to us.
I'm doing the 6 scale color
Yeah.
papers. I've already got some paint done. The
Have you
tan-
posted any of those?
No,
Oh, okay.
Nay, not yet.
Nay, nay, young man, nay.
But I've got the greens down. I've got the tans down. I'm still trying to debate whether I wanted. Oh, actually, I did it. So the feet and the shin armor is all olive drab.
Okay.
Then I'm doing olive drab on like stripes.
Yeah.
And then
On tan.
on tan.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna come out pretty good.
That's
and
awesome.
I'm gonna make a comma for it. Little skirt thing. Remember that sniper fabric that I got?
Yeah.
With the holes in it?
Yeah.
I've got it. I've got some burlap.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make like a heavy Mando.
Are you gonna
style.
let it flow, or are you gonna?
I'm not gonna put wire in it because it's gonna be.
I didn't know if you would like use it and paint over it or clear it.
I'll dirty it.
Okay.
I'll put a base layer of dirt wash on it.
Okay.
just to give it,
And
make
plus,
it
it'll make it a little rigid too
Yes,
when the paint
we'll make
dries.
it a little
That's what
dry.
I was getting at.
But so what I've done is I spent 2 things. Number one, the ATRT.
Okay.
The file for that was 50 something bucks.
Holy
For
moly!
the file. It is personal use only.
So you can't sell them.
Can't sell it. So when people see it,
Sorry.
Under the table.
no. That's something I don't do.
Oh, you'll just have to give them to us then.
I guess.
But getting back to the 6 scale stuff, so I spent, I think, right at about 4 hours
Okay.
breaking down every single part in multiples.
Okay.
So like I just finished up printing 3 back pieces.
Okay.
I got 3 chest pieces printing now. I'll have 6 lefts, 6 rights.
Are you
6
painting them in series as well, or
No.
okay?
I'm bulking parts right now.
Okay. So you have really you're only working on one that you're painting.
Yes.
Assembly
Okay.
line right now.
Yes. And I'll show you the
So
box
when
that
you
I got.
move forward to paint all the rest of them, once you have this assembly
Yes.
of parts,
I'll just grab the pieces, put them in a Ziploc bag for 1 piece of armor or however many.
are you going to paint all the left shoulders together and then
I'll
all
paint,
the right
yeah,
shoulders
everything
together?
will be painted at the same time to do. That's the only way you can do an ornament. That's the only way you can do. You can't do onesie. Right now, this one I'm experimenting with the paint scheme, the tans and olive
Right, but then
grass.
once that happens, you'll paint all the left arms first, all the right arms, all the left legs, all the right.
Everything will be base coated. So
Okay.
in other words, it'd be, if I was going to build, say, 3 troopers all painted the same thing, I'd paint,
Each section of each one at the same time.
yeah, I would get all, so it'd be, say there's 20 parts per figure. I'd get all 60 parts mounted, taped out, everything on the little paint sticks.
And then spray
Base
them all.
coat, let them dry. This coat, let them out. So it would be a legitimate start to finish. But right now, I'm just trying to think how this, because it's actually really pretty hard to come up with a paint scheme
Yeah,
that makes sense,
yeah,
or even
Looks
remotely
good.
looks good.
yeah.
And
And
we-
taping it off and then painting it and being like, oh
when-
crap, this
When
doesn't
you're
look
talking
good.
about military colors,
It's not like
your
they're-
sands and your
yeah.
olive drabs. Then by the time you scratch it up, put a black wash on it, do some weathering. I think it's going to look good. It's just,
You want it to look good.
well, what's in here doesn't necessarily mean it's going to look good out here.
Right, I know.
And that's the part that I struggle with. Because there's another trooper I want to make. It's probably the easiest one in the world to do. It's solid white, the base white. It has red, red stripe, red stripe, red stripe.
Blood
That's
splatter.
it.
Just kidding.
That's it. That's literally it. So that's an easy paint job.
Yeah,
But when you start talking about the complicated paint jobs,
I know, it's not fun.
2 or 3 different colors. And,
Are you airbrushing these?
yes.
Okay.
Well, the base coat I'm using just Rattle can.
Yeah.
But the green I laid down with the base black and the base tan was Rattle can. The green went on with Maribrush.
I'm a Rattle can fan.
Rattle can's great.
It's not great when it's this cold though. That's why the airbrush comes in handy because you can do it inside, sort of.
And well, you don't have near the overspray,
Yeah.
because you can sit right there, just move on. You don't use near as much paint, but
Rattle can is fun stuff, buddy.
Rattle can, yeah,
I keep trying to talk my wife into letting me rattle can the pickup truck.
dude. Let me tell you the best thing when the weather changes for Rattle can, and I guarantee you've never thought about this. Get a 1 gallon paint bucket.
Okay.
Just go to Lowe's, buy an empty one. Never had paint in it, right? Take a heating pad, line it, put your Rattle can in it, turn it on low, heat up the can, rattle it up. 20 degrees outside, paint's warm.
It's genius.
Like in your base, say you had a basement.
Yeah.
It's going to be like 55 degrees in your basement. You don't have a kerosene heater or anything like that. your choice is take it upstairs and put it like in the kitchen, dining room.
For
and
5 days.
Yeah. But if you take the paint can and just put a heating pad in it, turn it on, the heating pad's going to warm up the can, it's going to warm up the inside.
And it flows great too.
And just put the paint can inside that.
Yeah, but still your piece that you're painting's cold.
Well, you're going to acclimate your piece. But what I'm saying, though, is you don't have to wait 5 days and have a paint can sitting on the
It's not a
windowsill.
bad idea, so you don't put it in the microwave? I'm just kidding.
But it actually works. To your point, though, the flow comes.
Don't try that at home!
Hey, I put CD in the microwave.
That's fun.
So, but no, it's just a little tip.
Okay,
You know.
that's a good idea.
But what I've done is.
Have you done that thing with the CD where you get a lighter and you heat it up in one spot and you go and blow through the hot and it goes
Don't try this at home.
and it makes a bubble of plastic? Have you seen it?
I've seen it.
I've
It's
not
pretty
done that.
cool.
I've not done that.
Or you put a CD on a drill and turn it on and it explodes.
Yeah,
You
but
don't try
that's
that at home.
dangerous.
Oh, like the.
Did you see the video on Thursday with the laser?
Yes. My
What
wife
video?
is so jealous. He's got a laser cutter now.
Oh, do you really?
Engraver and cutter.
I need a plotter to cut some vinyl.
Cricket.
It's a great help, but I don't want to spend $200 or $300.
That's what I'm
on a
asking for
cricket.
my birthday this year.
Cricket?
A cricket.
You mean Christmas?
My birthday.
I know.
My birthmas.
My birthday.
So what I'm going to do is hopefully in 2 weeks when you come back,
3 weeks. I won't be here next weekend or the next.
2 weeks, you won't be here. You'll be back
Yeah.
on third week.
Yeah.
And you'll be back basically
be
last
gone
week
now.
October.
Probably.
But what I'm saying is though, the cool thing about this, which I've already done some stuff with it, which I got to do another video of it being used. It actually has the tumbler attachment too, that you can actually put a tumbler on and it'll
Oh,
rotate it.
Rock polisher?
Cool. No,
Or you can
Like a
engrave
drink
on a
tumbler.
tumbler.
I know. It was a joke.
not a good
But,
one.
but what I've been reading and watching on is artwork on canvas. I can burn it. You paint it, and then you take away the paint layers. And now you have an image
Yeah.
of whatever colors you put on.
Underneath it. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Well, what's cool is I was doing a test, right? And I took the Bad Batch logo because I'm still trying to understand the power and stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, it's a freaking laser.
So have you taken your laptop and put your
Freaking
name
laser.
Oh. So I'm
'Cause I would.
So here's the thing. I went to Walmart, bought some cheap pieces of wood, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And man, I'm just letting this thing rip. I'm doing the Bad Batch logo, right? The 99 thing.
Yeah.
And man, I had it set for like 5 passes, 100% power, 20,000 things
Oh,
a
did it-
second.
Did it look like a
Burn through
campfire?
It came out looking good, but I had to stop it because all of a sudden it went off this way. So my table downstairs, my Formica, there's a black spot where I lasered it. But so what I'm going to do is, because it's a 400 by 400 millimeter print surface,
Okay. Do you need a piece of metal to set it on?
I got to get something.
Yeah, I was
They
wondering
actually
about
make a table that you can that sucks air, but I ain't gonna go that crazy.
So hang on a minute. You're
So-
doing this in the basement.
Yeah.
Ventilation?
It doesn't really smoke. It really doesn't. Seriously. There's more fumes coming from me painting a helmet
Well, yeah, I know. But
than that laser. It's to me, it's really not much more.
is
than
it like somebody lighting a match?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yes.
get one of those and put it in my bathroom, and then
So-
every time I do my business, I'm going to print something real quick.
So, but what I'm gonna do is I've got a piece of Formica,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna do the toy therapy logo.
Oh, cool.
Yeah! 400 by 400.
I've got an app on the phone that runs it.
Can you send me a link to this thing?
Or tour. There's links in the video
Watch this video.
where you can go do
Man,
that.
I don't know
I
how
keep seeing
y'all
these
find
ads
time
for
to do this
X-Ray.
stuff.
These X-ray burners.
Oh yeah.
Did they send this thing to you for free?
Yes.
Hey, if you're watching, send me one. Because I'd like
We're
to
here
mess
too.
around with this thing. Because it sounds like, dude, I would stick my old iPod in there.
Here's the thing. No. Here's the thing.
I'm listening.
Put
Send
it
me one.
together And so far, use overall is
Yeah.
not terrible.
So,
But
how long did it take to set up?
put it together,
Yes.
because you got to assemble it.
Okay. How long did it take to assemble?
Once I figured out that I put it together
Video about 20
backwards,
minutes.
Well, yeah.
about an hour. About
An hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give or take.
So, once you've put it together,
Mhm.
is there a calibration?
No.
Okay.
It homes. There's
Okay.
no micro
So it
switches.
homes automatically.
There's no micro switches,
Does
which is good.
it have to be on a level surface?
Well, yeah. I mean, everything's got to be on level.
Well,
surface.
okay. Yeah.
You can't like lean it up against the wall.
Well, no. But I mean, does it have to be
Oh,
level?
Super chat.
you can just
Who super
What?
chatted?
$10.
Whoever
Thank
super
you.
chatted.
Sword King
Thank
Jedi
you.
Master.
Thank you. I mean, you do have to have some semblance of levelness.
Okay.
And I
So-
think that's where it went wrong with my
With the
test piece.
Okay.
Because I had it on a piece of Formica, but then the back end of it was on the actual table.
So it was lean. I gotcha.
You know,
Okay, so
side.
it has to be kind of level,
Yes.
and then you home it,
Yes.
and it centers itself. It writes itself essentially.
It goes to the lower left corner. That's
Okay.
home.
All right. So when you put your piece in
Right.
and you set the lower left corner, does it
You don't
ask?
have to do that.
You don't.
No.
No.
How does it know how big your piece is, and if you've got it centered properly?
You got to put in the measurements of the
Okay.
piece.
And then does it show you where to put it?
No.
So
All right. This is the piece.
okay.
Right?
Yep.
This
Whoa.
is the laser.
Okay.
Right.
You're fine. You can go in front. We
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
care.
yeah.
They'll
We're
be
not
like,
picky.
all right,
So-
what a show. Just kidding.
So basically, when you turn it on and everything, it comes over to the lower left corner.
Okay.
And then you can't start right there.
Okay.
But I want you right here.
Right.
So I just go.
Oh,
Bring
you
the
put,
laser
you
up.
move it there.
And then I've got the dimensions, and then it'll run like a preview pass. It'll emit a light, not a laser, but just a light.
Okay.
And you'll see the light, and then
And
you
it'll
go,
find it and make
"Oh."
sure it's okay.
No, it doesn't find it. It's not automatic.
No, but I mean, it shows you
it
where
shows
it's going.
me if I'm
Right.
going-
So
like,
if you
it
were
goes
like
way.
this,
well, it's like I'll start here to go up, and then it'll go over this way and down. But oh, the measurement's wrong. It's too wide.
okay.
So,
Or if it's like you've got it turned at an angle
Yeah.
and it comes
Yeah.
sweeping across,
Yeah.
then you can adjust
Yeah.
it, and you can do that
That's
pass
the
it
cool
multiple
thing about
times.
those X-right ones. It automatically senses it. Like you throw it in there sideways or at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
It scans it, figures out where it is, and then we'll burn it on there, but puts it on there straight. Even
Yeah.
if you got it in there at an angle.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's awesome.
yeah. But the
I need
beauty,
a link to that one too.
Yeah.
But the beauty.
I'm
is,
interested in this because I think that is something that, even though it might be a little expensive on the front, I could make some really cool Christmas gifts for my family with it.
Yeah.
And that's what I
Come
thought
on,
about
Bert,
with
come
the,
on,
with the cricket as
I'll
well.
turn the camera around. Look, I'll turn it around. Look, right there. Say hi. Yeah.
Yeah, have a good one,
You
man.
too, brother. It takes a big footprint. It takes a footprint about like this table.
Okay. But I mean, I have space in my garage.
Yeah.
I have some
Can you
tables
store
out
it
there.
there? Like, does it have to stay set up all the
Yep.
time? or-
It has. I mean, it's a square.
But can you just take it off, throw it against the wall?
Oh,
while you're
yeah,
not
yeah,
Can I
using
hang it on the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
But one of the
Um,
things that I'm gonna make for it is I got to go get a piece of plywood, and there's a file that I can get, and this is ingenious. It's like $5 for the file. So you 3D print 2 leg housings.
Okay.
You put the O-Tour on the piece of plywood. You put the housing where this leg is and where this leg is.
Okay.
You drop it in, and it secures it.
Okay.
Right? And the file lasers out grid patterns.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
So that way you do know where that's at
Yeah.
on the
Kinda
grid
like
pattern.
Yeah.
That's the way a Cricut works. The
Yeah.
mats that you cut on have a grid printed on it.
Yes.
And then you
Yeah.
can just tell it in the software.
Yeah.
okay,
Where it
start at
is
this
on there.
point.
Tell the why, where the Y's
See,
at.
because you could do really cool Christmas gifts
Oh,
for
yeah.
like
Oh,
family
you
members
could.
and stuff.
Well, see, that's why I'm interested in doing the art
Yeah.
on canvas.
Yeah, on canvas it would be so cool.
But also on tile,
Yep.
stainless, leather.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wood.
It'll cut up to 15 millimeters is what I've seen somebody cut. 10 millimeters is a little under half an inch.
So, can you use it on, say, balsa wood, and
Yeah.
will it cut through?
Yes.
I can put it on paper.
And it'll cut through.
No, I can engrave on paper.
But what I'm asking
Yeah, it'll
is you
cut
get
through.
balsa
Yeah.
wood and
Yeah.
you get one of those little
Yeah.
airplanes and
Yeah.
have it cut out the pieces. You pop them
Yeah.
out,
Oh yeah.
put them together.
Dude, they were doing that with 1/2 inch material,
Okay, that's cool.
1/2 inch thick,
Okay, wow, this thing's powerful.
Yeah.
10-watt laser. And the cool thing too is like
If you need my address, Mac Vinyls.
To adjust it, there's a foot on it.
Yeah.
Fold it out.
Yep.
Loosen, drop it down. That automatically sets your focal length. Flip that back up, tighten it up.
You're good. That's pretty cool. That's awesome.
So I'm gonna be experimenting with it a lot this weekend.
Yeah.
Like I said, I gotta do another video on use.
Yeah.
And right now, the app can do a lot. I mean, it's pretty simplistic,
But it's
but light burn.
you want it to be easy. You don't want it to be.
That's
Yeah.
what I want to focus
Yeah.
on. The problem that I ran into it with, it only uses 2.4 gigahertz wireless. Oh, by the way, it's wireless.
See, that's even cooler. But who cares?
But you can only use it doesn't connect to 5 gigahertz.
That's fine. I have a 5G 2.5 router.
Right, but what you got to do is you got to set it up to do both. You got to let your router.
My router does do both because I have
See,
some
I had
stuff
mine
with-
set
5G only?
Automatically does it.
Yeah.
So, but once I made that setting change, the app connected.
Do you know I had to do that because I have those?
Surprised it's not Bluetooth.
I have those smoke detectors.
Bluetooth's a little bit more expensive to incorporate, and everybody
I have
has-
those smoke detectors and they only work on 2.5.
Okay,
They don't work on 5. Now they do, like 4 years later. But whatever.
but I do think there's a lot
know
of
it.
really good possibilities with it.
No, she's commenting.
One of the cool paintings that a guy did was of Lord of the Rings, Gandalf and Baltor, whatever the whip thing.
Balrog.
Balrog. So he painted an orange base, a black base, an orange base, a red base.
Okay.
Put it on there and done this print. And here's the black, oranges, and reds came out. So the fire,
Send me a link to that.
everything.
I want to see that too because that sounds
It's
cool.
amazing.
Because so I've seen people take like cutting boards
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
and put their
yeah.
grandma's
Oh, yeah.
recipe on it
Yeah.
and give them out
You
as
can
gifts.
do that. You can do that. Yeah.
But I'm like, man, you could do so much other cool stuff
you
with
could.
it. You know
You
what I
could.
mean?
Yeah.
You could get a photo that you've taken of your
Yeah.
kids, grandkids, and send it to the send it to your grandkids
Oh,
or your grandparents.
Well, I gave my sister-in-law Steph. I took the photos of her son's wedding.
Yeah.
And I burned a picture
Yeah.
on a piece of wood and gave it to her.
Yeah.
Just to try it
That
out.
exactly. But
she is here.
think
And it
about
turned out great.
think about a grandparent getting that.
Oh yeah.
They'd be like, oh.
Now I did learn from that.
Yeah. Whoa, he
that
almost
ladies
lost
and
it.
gentlemen, was a
did.
dumb A.
I mean, he
Just
almost.
about hit somebody head on.
Yep, sure did.
Where's the police when you need them?
I don't know.
Uh,
Not here.
But what's the trick to all this, and it's definitely like even just like with 3D printer and everything, it's use.
Yeah, you
gotta
have to
get in
use
there.
it. Yeah.
Is getting the speed, because it'll do 20,000 lines a second. Whew,
That's fast. Dude.
that is stupid fast.
That is fast.
But to get the lines down and the power ratio,
Oh, you can smell it now.
you know, perfect.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to take me some time to really dial in. Because let me tell you something. I've done that picture for Stephanie Braden and his wife.
Yeah.
Man, that was 100% power. And I mean,
And it looked good.
you can see it, but it literally, it gouged out the wood to that image.
Wow.
It wasn't smooth. It was
you could feel it.
gouged.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome.
It was flipping
How many passes?
5 passes.
Okay. And that's the other thing too. You got to figure out how many passes every time.
Yes.
That's
So that's
cool.
what. So what I'm gonna do this weekend, I'm gonna go to Michael's or go to Walmart, pick up some canvases. Because I think if I can dial it in on a canvas,
Yep.
I think everything else will be easier, like woods and things like that. Because if you can get it to do something on soft,
Yeah.
only thing you gotta do is just up the power to put it on something
Right.
harder.
Yeah. More
You know?
passes or whatever.
And the app comes with some presets. Like you could pick like porcelain tile.
Okay,
You know, so
that's cool.
these are things I want to experiment with. But being able to leather, you know, being able to engrave and cut leather. See,
Just think about it. You could make for your little 6-inch figures. You can make little tiny leather patches.
Dude, no. Dude, I've already been thinking about the 3D printed stuff on freaking engraving on 3D printed parts.
That's cool.
But see, here's the kicker. Like next weekend's Prater's Meal.
Engraving on 3D
Like next
parts.
weekend's Prater Meal.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it is next weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't be
So
here.
check this
Dang it!
out.
I thought it's not next weekend.
Yes, it is. Because Kim and her best friend.
Oh, Prater's. I was
Prater.
thinking Kettner's. Kettner's is in 3
Now you
weeks.
talking about something that you could daggone make some ka-ching with it. Is one of these engravers. If you're doing stuff like Prater's
Yeah, that's what
Meal,
I'm saying.
You know, I mean, me,
How long does it take for it to go?
it depends on what you're doing.
The picture on wood. How long did it take?
30 minutes, I think.
Okay, so you set up
Okay.
at Prater's or Kettner's, right?
Well, no, I'm not talking about
No,
doing it there.
I'm just saying, you set up there, you have a little thing. Somebody comes by and
Dang.
says, "Oh, I
Another
really
super
like
chat.
this. I wish I could do it with
Another
my
one?
Same guy. Sword
Thank
King
you.
Jedi Master.
I wish I could do it with my own picture.
Yeah,
You know what I
know
mean?
Sword King.
Put a comment there for you.
Nice. Thanks, buddy.
But see, you have some stuff that you're selling,
Yeah.
and it has a picture of a deer, like
Oh,
farting
yeah.
in the woods or whatever. And they come by and they go, "Man, this would be so cool if I could put a picture of my kids on here to give to my."
Which I've seen that.
And you have a couple of those set up, and you go, "Well, it just takes 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That'll be $180." And they're like, "Sold."
Well, what I'm
they
getting
hand
at
you
is,
cash.
though,